Hello everyone. My name is Webweaver. I don't even know if you can hear me. This has been an absolute disaster. Complete and unmitigated horrible disaster. I've been trying to start this stream for the last 15 minutes and it's been failing over and over again. So you already know that it's starting off to an immaculate night. This is one of the absolutely greatest streams of all time. And I don't even know how to check the audio because the stream doesn't show up on my YouTube account on my phone. So what I think I have to do is I'm gonna go to YouTube on the mobile app, YouTube website, and I'm going to explicitly not go to the app when it redirects me. It didn't give me an option. It didn't give me an option. It didn't give me an option. This shit sucks so much, dude. Okay, YouTube website. Come on, come on, come on. Don't redirect me. Don't redirect me, you coward. Come on, come on, come on. Open in new tab. Hell yeah, there we go. Okay, now. Webweaver actual filler. There we go, chat. There we go. We fall. And now I have to watch an ad because I'm signed out. That's okay. I'll give myself a few cents. So welcome to the Fall Guys stream. We're playing Fall Guys, not the good Fall Guys. Yeah, I sound fine. I'm like 99% sure I sound completely fine. Okay, so, absolute disaster so far. Absolute disaster so far, but welcome to Fall Guys and Final Fantasy XIV. The stream seems to be a little choppy. Although I don't know why it would be because we did a test stream and it was like completely fine. Oh, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, let me get out of here so I can actually do my bit, my spiel. Alright, so hello. Welcome to Fall Guys and Final Fantasy XIV. This is something we've done before, and we're going on a Fall Guys arc. Basically, in this game, if you win the Fall Guys mode 100 times, you get a special title called King or Queen Bean, depending on, you know, if you're playing a male or female character, I suppose. I wish you got both, so you could just choose with a Queen Bean twice. I've already gotten the Queen Bean twice, so I just picked a random alt that I have that has the gold saucer unlocked, and I just unlocked the Fall Guys event. So I'm gonna listen to Blunderville for as long as humanly. People are waiting for this. So basically, what we're doing here, and I need to put like YouTube up so I can actually see chat. Which kind of sucks because then I can't actually see what's like live, but character gold saucer, I think that should be it. If we go down to the bottom here, should be something to do with, here we go, it's a Blunderful Life 4. That's what we're gonna try to get right now, and I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit, never mind, I'm not gonna turn the music down at all. So, first game, Manderville Can Parade. I mean, it's a classic for a reason. I like Gentle Bean Fever more as a stage 1 because Can Parade actually has some RNG involved with it. But otherwise, gonna be pretty good. So I haven't played Fall Guys since the last time the Fall Guys event was out. This event literally started 35 minutes ago, okay? So we're gonna see what we can and can't do. Now, the thing about the Fall Guys event is that it's bad and sucks, so, you know. Left face? Oh god, I forgot how to do this. Wait, where's my debuff timer? I don't know where my debuff timer is. Oh god. I'm thinking to myself, like, where the hell is the debuffs? And it's like, bro. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? I feel like I could have snuck past that, so I'll sneak past this, though. That's gonna move. There we go. So, there's a few things that you need to know about Fall Guys, alright? In Final Fantasy XIV, the only Fall Guys that I play, is that these hitboxes that you see are wrong. They're evil, they're bad, they're villainous in nature. They, in Final Fantasy XIV, we use a system, or we refer to the system as the snapshot. So, essentially, when you get hit by something, the game basically takes a photo. And if you are in that thing, when the game takes the photo, that is when it determines if you get hit or not. So there's a lot of stupid bullshit that you can do in this game that allows you to basically just schmoove, I guess you could say. And it will look like I'm gonna get hit by things a lot, and it's like, that's just how snapshots work in Final Fantasy XIV. Can I get, enfeeblement, please? I don't know where enfeeblements are on this character. Status info enhancements. Conditional enhancements. Enfeeblements were not being displayed. And they are supposed to be at 200, but, I don't even know where they are. I'm gonna have to look for them when we get another enfeeblement, but... The entire goal is to basically get to stage 3 and win stage 3. It unfortunately... Oh. If I have to do Blue and Sorcery Siege... You put a gun to my head and force me to do Blue and Sorcery Siege, tell my wife I love her. Essentially... How this mode works is that there are 3 stages, and there's only 5 stages in total, so you're only ever going to see 3 of them, and stage 3 is always Blunderville Mountain. Manderville Mountain? They switch it up. And you are racing ghosts. So everybody here cannot interact with me, and I cannot interact with them. So, yellow, please? Oh, you really are making me do Blue and Sorcery. What the hell is wrong with you? Absolutely degenerate. And so, right now, our fate is just by how much we can ball. There is absolutely nothing in what we've got going on that determines whether or not... Like, it's literally just entirely up to everyone else if I live or not. Now, I did a slow red. I did a pretty quick blue. I did a slow red. We've got a pretty big lobby, so I'm not worried about qualifying. I'm going to try to one-cycle yellow. That's how confident I am. We run yellow. I think we get hit here. That's crazy. You love to one-cycle yellow. That's, like, the greatest feeling in the world. It's so risky there, though. We could have gotten hit by, when you're one-cycling yellow, right? You are most likely gonna get hit by this thing, and then you're most likely gonna get hit by this thing if you somehow live, but... Now we have to wait for everybody else to qualify. And the thing is that makes this mode so fun and balanced, against every other mode, is that the first 2 rounds literally don't matter as long as you qualify. Oh, there's the enfeeblement right there. Hold on. Did I somehow, like... Oh, transparency settings. Yeah, I probably don't want that. There we go. Very important. Very important to be able to see this. So... We've qualified. We got first place in round 1, and we got first place in round 2. Literally doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this right here. The only thing that matters is Manderville Mountain. Everything else is irrelevant. Everything else doesn't matter. You qualify in round 1, that's just as good as first place. You qualify in round 2, just as good as second place. There is technically a difference because you get a different amount of, like, Manderville points, but... If you're going for the achievement, like we are, you're gonna get the Manderville point cap 80 million times over, so it doesn't really matter. You're gonna get every single reward in this event 10 plus times over. So I'm pretty bad at this, but I do have, like, that's a little bit of sandbagging because I have won it 200 times. So it's on 3, it's on 4, so I think we go 7, right? Oh, no, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. We go 2, we go 2, we go 2. Was that the right choice? It was, it was, it was. We go 2. And then we just run up here. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm not, I'm a god. What if I'm just like the... What if I'm just 100% the GOAT at Fall Guys? What if? What if I was just the GOAT already, huh? What if I was just the GOAT, chat? So, 1 down, 99 more to go. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. And so, basically the goal of this series, because it's gonna be a series, is just getting this character to Queen Bean for no reason. That there's no reward. This character doesn't need money. This character doesn't need metallic dye. This character is a level 20 in a Realm Reborn, so she doesn't really need, like, Fall Guys glamour. I just want the Queen Bean title. I just want to collect Queen Bean titles. Every time the Fall Guys event comes around, I want to get a new Queen Bean title on a new character. Why? For no reason. Literally no reason. I'm just here. I'm just 110% here to do it. And this is the main downside of this mode, is right now people are playing because it's like, oh, Fall Guys just came back, you know? So people want to play the Fall Guys event because it just came out. But you see, you have to wait 2 minutes every single time when the mode dies, because when the mode dies and it goes inactive, if you do not reach, when you reach 24 people, it puts the timer on 10 seconds. When you don't have 24 people, you have to wait the full 2 minutes. So it takes so goddamn long to get lobbies. And then there's the loading screens, the cutscenes, the fact that it's all wasted if you don't win Manderville Mountain. It's washed, chat. It is. It's one of the... I genuinely think it's like one of the worst game modes that they've ever made in a video game, but I can't stop. Like, there's just so many things wrong with it that just make it so bad, but... So, with left face, with the faces, you just hold the directional key, and then hold up whenever it's about to expire. This is the King's Path. This is the Trail of Champions. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're fine, but, like, this shit sucks. Oh, are you serious? I thought I counted that correctly in my head. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, literally, if we get first place, if we get second place... Oh my god, I trolled myself. If this was like a 1v1, it would actually matter, but... There are 16 people qualifying here. There are 4 people ahead of us, now 3. And as long as we always play it safe, we're always gonna be one of the 16. Which is a little bit... It's a little bit lame, I'll admit, but... It's like just the... I'm playing to win. I'm playing to get the Queen Bean title, bro. I'm playing to get the Queen Bean title, sister. I'm implementing strategies to help me win this, not to... See, after, like, trolling and getting stunned, like, 3 times, we got second place. So it's like, it doesn't really matter. And now we wait 1 minute and 40 seconds for the next round to start, because it's gonna take people a while to get over here. So look at how much time we have. There's 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock. There's 7 people who can still place, and those 7 people are all on this obstacle that we were on like 40 seconds ago, 50 seconds ago. So you got plenty of time. And the reason why you have plenty of time is because the movement in this game is dog shit, and you have to be like a special diseased crazy person to actually like it. And I don't even know if I like it, I just do it. You know, I think that's what the terrifying thing is. I think that's what the terrifying thing is. Now, there's also another really fun thing about this, and we're probably going to go over these topics like 80 million times. I'm getting all the good topics out of the way for the very beginning of the stream. So we'll have... Oh, come on, man. Can I, like, get a little bit of, No? I gotta do sorcery? Alright. Okay, fine. I'll do sorcery. Tell my wife I love her, but fair enough. Oh, I just dropped my earbuds on the ground. That's fine. Long cable. Or short desk. That'll be up to your headcanon to decide. Now, the role of champions is we get yellow first. Now, here's the thing. Getting yellow first, you're not going to one-cycle it, but you do get to do this, which is pretty cool. It's just pretty fast. I actually don't know if there's, like, a Fall Guys speedrunning community of people who, like, know the fastest way to do these things. Oh. I mean, this is, like, a decent cycle on blue, I guess, but... this is a pretty rotten blue. It's a pretty dog shit blue, I'll be honest with you. Like, we did it without getting hit, but I don't know. We're gonna clear it like 210 or something. What the hell is this? What the hell is Red's problem? Just holding me up like this? We might get hit there. I'm so scared. How did we be first to qualify? That's crazy. Like at 2:08, like in my prime, I was clearing like way faster, like 45 seconds, 43 seconds, 44 seconds? I don't know. But like taking almost a full like 60 seconds to do it is like, Jesus Christ. But the thing is, it doesn't matter if you unlock and you do it big, because all it rewards you is just waiting. So, yeah. Now, here's the thing. I need to make this perfectly clear, because we're going to talk about some esoteric, scary Fall Guys stuff that Yoshi P doesn't want you to know, okay? And I would never endorse this, because it just makes my life harder when other people use it, because I have to compete against people who are cheating. But there is rampant Fall Guys cheating and Fall Guys exploitation. And I was able to see it. I've talked about this on the World of Horror a little bit. But basically, in this map, the only map that matters, Manderville Mountain, there is a spooky thing that lets you basically just cheat and, like, win every single time. And trust me, getting into lobbies with people who are good at movement and using the cheat, you have to lock in, or they have to get screwed by latency or something for you to win. Like, it's awful. So, I'm not gonna ever... Like, if I notice it, because trust me, if I see it, I could notice it. Like, if somebody does it, I'll know, but I'm not gonna say anything on stream, because it's like I have nameplates enabled, and also, like, who cares, brother? It just makes my life a little bit harder in Fall Guys, that's it. Yeah, it was, oh, what the hell? I miscounted? Yo, that was a stutter step. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Immaculate. Immaculate. Well, 98 to go. I'm getting back into it. Listen, the only thing that matters is that Manderville Mountain. Absolutely none. But I have played Manderville Mountain enough, more than 200 times. I've just won it 200 times. I've played Manderville Mountain more than enough to be able to spot, especially because I got to see a video of somebody using the cheats. So, if I see somebody doing it, I can, like, probably tell pretty reliably that that's what they're doing, but if, I again, am not going to say anything. And if somebody beats me, that does not mean they're using cheats, because I can lose. I can throw. You have no idea how much I can throw in Fall Guys. I can throw in Fall Guys so hard. Like, I think the longest winning streak I've been on is, like, 8. But, or 8 in a row, I should say. But, no, I can always throw in Fall Guys, absolutely. Can I get the jump here? Ugh. You can, like, clip onto the wall and jump up onto the boxes. It's really annoying. I don't know why I'm doing it, but here we are. Can we get Gentle Bean Fever? Like, that's like my favorite map in the game. Can we get Gentle Bean Fever? Or like Swiveler, please? I don't have any emotes on this character. I don't have, I have two things on this character, Jack and shit. So it's like, I don't know, I don't need like, oh yeah, Eurekan Potion. Get this shit out of here. Just leave me with teleport and return. That's all I need. That's all I need. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm good enough at Fall Guys to just, like, fully lock in and just do, like, banter. Holy, alright, I love throwing on Gentle Bean's Fever. There's a really dumb thing that you can do right at the start that doesn't, like, it barely saves you any time. It barely saves you any time. It might not even save you any time, because I've seen people do it faster than me by doing it the correct way, but I don't know, this shit's so funny. I love this shit so much. This is the best map that they've ever made in Fall Guys, which it's 5 maps, and most of them are abysmally bad, so I guess it's not really, oh, the perfect line. So we're gonna try to do it, but but I might fall. But also it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do it because it's fun. I'm just gonna do it because it's fun, dude. You can coyote time it. Beautiful, beautiful line. We're gonna get stunned here, but that's fine. Do we actually get to buffer the movement? We do. And then there's no hole there. You always respect Acceleration Bomb. It will. Acceleration Bomb. Oh god, we had the line, but I didn't take it. That is a, I recognize some of those names. Yo, the champion! They schmooved through Gentle Beans. I think Gentle Beans is like the most, out of all the maps, Swiveler and Gentle Bean are, I think, the two most skill expressive, because you can actually, like, take risks that pay off. But in Manderville Mountain, it's just how well can you run the line, and how well can you spot the line, I guess. Frederick Nietzsche. They got the drip on, though, honestly. They are just waiting to crush some poor person's dreams, like... Oh, no. It takes so long to respawn. It feels so bad. But also, like... God, that's so... Hanging out at the entrance here, like, you might as well, because there's literally nothing to do, but it's so mean. Okay, alright, it's time for the Swiveler. So the gold Swiveler is very interesting, because it is the only map that nobody has to be eliminated on. Everyone on the other 4 maps, eliminations are necessary, but not here. And I've always wanted to see, because the Manderville Mountain is not designed to have a lot of people in it. You're only supposed to have 1 row of people. So I've always been curious, like, if you have a lobby of, like, 16 people who make it through this, and they all go to Manderville Mountain, because 8 of them would be screwed, because they would just get put on, like, the back row. It'd be an inherent disadvantage. But, I can throw on the gold Swiveler, but I can also unlock on the golden Swiveler, so it's like, you know, potato. Like, I might do amazing, I might do terribly, but... It's gonna either be the worst gold Swiveler you've ever seen in your life, or it's gonna be the greatest gold Swiveler you've ever seen in your life. There's no reason to go this fast. Like, we're almost, like, the reason why they have these bends here is so that you cannot catch up with Typhoon. Left or right? We can just run through it, it's fine. Now this is where it starts getting a little bit precarious. And it doesn't matter, there's no first or second place or anything like that. You just survive, and once a certain amount of people fall off, you go to the next round. But if every single person survives for the whole 2 minutes, and what is it, 2 minutes, 3 minutes? If you survive for the whole amount of time, then everybody moves on to the next round. And so if you had a full lobby of 16 people who made it, some people would be at a disadvantage, and depending on how optimally your lobby plays, it might be literally impossible for people in the back to actually get a win on this stage. But also what's really funny is this happens to the ghosts a lot, because it fills the spectator ghosts in the spots that are like less optimal. If you get placed near the bumpers here to the side, you can actually just get like, yeah, I think I like going this way. It's like my comfort. And we can just hold W at this point. It's fine. Now, we can absolutely... We want to take this line so badly. Such a good line, dude. Now, we might get screwed a little here. Lego Master Builder is, like, moving crazy. I respect him. Oh, we threw. GG, GG. In Manderville Mountain... You only make the... Nobody jumps for the beef. Yo! They came out of nowhere at the last second, swooping in for the victory. That was crazy. I thought the other Lalafell was gonna win it. That was some stylish moving, honestly. We need to get the Fall Guy drip eventually, just so that we can blend in, but I don't know if I have glamours unlocked on this character, so we might just wear it. Which is probably, like, the worst thing I've ever said in my life, but... Win streak broken. But that's okay, we run it back. Also, your win streak literally doesn't matter, because it's like, are you gonna get 100 wins in a row? If the answer is no, then it's completely pointless. Is that good person in the lobby again? I want to try to out-schmove them. I made a mistake on the hammers there at the end. I would like a rematch. That was a really close one. Although, honestly, like, it's not close at all if you get hit. Like, if you get hit, it's over. Unless you have, like, a really, like, everybody's having a bad day lobby. That's the only time that it matters. Also, the name Soup Broth goes so hard. Unimaginably so. Oh, it's Gentle Beans chat. You love to see it. I keep accidentally bumping my microphone, and I hate it, because it's like... I moved it I don't know, like, I moved the chair in a weird way, or I moved the microphone in a weird way, but it's like, it feels like it's closer than normal, so I just keep bumping into it. So the goal, so this is not the baseline, and we're like losing time if we go for it, but I just like going for it anyways, because there's so many people here, it doesn't matter. So we're gonna take the inopportune line. Remember to coyote time it. Like, if you jump early, you're gonna actually fall. And I know the title of the stream is We Fall, but it's actually, like, non-optimal. I think this is, like, perfect. Like, I can't be, oh, we gotta take this line, which is a little bad, but... Always respect accelerate. Acceleration bomb can blow up after the debuff leaves you, so it's, like, not the best idea to just fully send it. Oh, I didn't hold... I didn't make the QTE correctly. Wow. If I made the QTE correct, I could probably be first, but I think this guy's got it. Depends on who gets more bold. I think he's got it. There's latency in this game. That's one of the things that makes the Fall Guys event feel very unfair, is, like, you could see that that guy was, like, clearly behind me, right? And we did take first place. But, depending on the latency, that person could actually be, like, way ahead of me, and I would never know. They would just get the first place, and then I would lose. That happened. It's really just bad on Manderville Mountain, because you do get a, like a currency bonus for being first, but it's such an inconsequential small currency bonus that it just doesn't really matter. The only time it matters is if you are in a 1v1 scenario where it is just you and one other person in the lobby, because then whoever wins round 1 wins the match, because you'll automatically clear stage 2, and then you have 3 minutes to beat Manderville Mountain, but you can probably do that. Oh, I love schmoovin' on the... I love schmoovin' on the Swiveler. The stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you stream with the bitrate of... I could probably lower the bitrate. I think it might be doing a little stuttering as a treat, but... Ah, Fall Guys. Yeah, you can just stutter step a lot of this stuff. And then right is safe, so we can just run it down. I almost got stunned there. The things that spawn do have hitboxes when they spawn, and they can hit you as they spawn. So it's like... I'm not dead here, right? There's no way. Yeah. Alright, left will be safe. But it's kind of sketchy because now we're gonna have to go right. You can actually save yourself. I might try to demonstrate it later. Because some of the things here knock you back and some of them don't. And so you can actually just, like, tactically get stunned so that you stay safe if you know you're going to get hit by something with a knockback. Specifically, these middle paddles, the little barrier here means that you're going to get stunned if you walk near it or into it. So if you're going to get hit by one of the bumpers, you can just run into the middle, like, swinging thing there, and then you'll get stunned, but you won't get knocked back because you'll have iframes. It's kind of messed up. Now we're back onto Manderville Mountain, the only thing about this that matters. And it only matters if you're going for the achievements, which I am. I think I'd like to get 10 wins on this stream. I think getting 2 wins in a row is, like, pretty nice. And I feel like we're gonna go on a losing streak for a little bit, but maybe that's just the mental talking. I think that Soup Broth is gonna kick my ass, though. I know that going left is, like, the more optimal play, but I always like going right. I think going right is, like, the better area. We're gonna be crazy here, chat. Okay. Lock in. I think we have a good line here. I hate going right here so much, but it was the correct play. Yippee! I always like jumping into it because it gives you like a little double jump. I love just getting achievements. I just love getting the what happens in the saucer achievement, because imagine somebody has achievements turned on and they just see like a Sprout getting like gold saucer achievements by like winning Fall Guys. It's so good because I think it announces when you get achievements in the Fall Guys text chat lobby. I have a problem. I really do. This shit is so good. So we've been getting like 1 win every 10 minutes. I'll take it, honestly. That would make this grind a lot better if I was getting 1 win every 10 minutes. Oh, I hope I see that person again. Oh, I need to get the V reveal emote, because you can actually, when you win, you can do an emote and it makes everybody watch you do the emote, so... I should probably get V reveal at some point. There's also like a Halloween event going on right now, but I don't care, dude. I'm here for this. This is like some sort of like Final Fantasy XIV equivalent of like crack cocaine. I don't know why. It's good. It's good. Like, I'm kind of like built different with it, because I'm thinking depending, because it's until patch 7.1, right? That's when this event's going away. Patch 7.1 is coming out in mid-November. Depending on how fast I do this, I kind of want to just, like, do it twice. I kind of want to get 4 queen beans instead of 3 in total. Sounds kind of nice, honestly. And also, I'm still listening to the Blunderville music, by the way. I'm completely unhinged like that. I'm just completely crazy with it. Oh, that was pretty bold. Left face is pretty easy. Left face and right face are, like, the best ones to get. If you have a different... Like, there's a way for your control scheme to just, like, completely... Yeah, we'll wait. We'll be kind here. And then I should be good to just... Yeah, it's a box hitbox. It's pretty bad. And see, like, how much getting stunned hurts? Like, we were ahead of everybody, and then we get stunned once. And then all of a sudden, there's, like, 7 people ahead of us. That's how tight the timer is, and they're all time trial ghosts. They're all time trial ghosts. There's no interactivity in this mode whatsoever. You just have to hope that if they're ahead of you, and they'll eliminate you if they get in, you'll just have to hope that they get hit by something, and then or have to stutter step like we did, or they get hit. Like, that's really the only thing that is what it is. They're schmoovin'. Like, here's the thing. Whenever you see somebody schmoove out of their minds on stage 1 and 2, you get a little bit scared, because you're like, oh yeah, they're kind of goated, but also, being good, this is something that I learned from my first Queen Bean, is being good at stage 1 and 2 literally doesn't matter. Which I've already said like 80 times, but here we are. I'm gonna probably say it 80 more times. Do you know how repetitive this shit is? It's the same 5 stages over and over again. I really hope we get Saucery just so that we can... Saucery is almost more relaxing, because whenever you get to the gold swiveler, it's like, well, better lock in for 2.5 minutes or I lose. You gotta play, like, perfectly for 2.5 minutes versus, playing perfectly for, well, playing, like, suboptimally for, like, 45 seconds. And I think that makes Gold Swiveler, like, more intimidating. Because it's, like, Gold Swiveler is, like, an endurance run that is way harder. Like, near the end of Gold Swiveler, I think it gets worse than, Manderville Mountain. But that might just be because you don't get to practice it, because you very, very rarely get to the last 30 seconds. But listen, there are some really dedicated people out there who really wanted their Queen Beans, and I remember 1v1ing people, and when it got to Saucery, I would take the win, but when it got to Swiveler, we ran it for the whole goddamn gauntlet, and then we had a 1v1 in Manderville Mountain. And I mean, that's kind of like honorable, you know? That's kind of like crazy with it. So let's try to do this in about like 45 seconds, 50 seconds. I don't want to take a whole minute this time. Alright. Probably the worst way this could have gone. We're gonna have to wait here too. Really bad, actually. But if we have a fast red, we can... I'm really... Red is the surprising one. Like, yellow's the easiest one, like, easily. But red is, like, the surprising theme. Pretty, like, subpar, honestly, but... It is what it is. Like, blue is... evil, demonic presence that is, like, the worst thing that Yoshi P ever created and graced in Eorzea, right? But red is surprisingly messed up because of just how, like, the latency on the fists and the bumpers work. It's really bad. Even though, like, this is really easy to take one step at a time, but it's so slow to do it safely. And then blue, doing it safely is also doing it quickly, right? Like, the best blue line, let me see if I can show you the best blue line. It's run through here, sidestep here, stutter step that, go left, hold W. That's the greatest blue line, I think. But you have to get blue immediately, and you have to line up with that, the bumper that would be on the left, leaving. And you have to line up with the snapshot of the swinging axe already going through. It's really bad. Alright. Now on to the only thing that matters, chat. The only thing that matters in this whole round. Now, I do want to say that how I am acting with this game mode is very childish and wrong, because how this game mode works is that 99.99% of the rewards you get just by playing it, and you get a generous amount of currency by playing this mode. So you don't ever have to win. You never have to get to the top of Manderville Mountain. You get 99.99% of everything in this event. But if you want the title, Queen and/or King Bean, then you need to lock in. Kind of unlucky with that, but this is kind of interesting. We want to veer off into here. I think we can hold W, but I'm going to stutter step, and then that's it. It's a yippee! That was a pretty fast, honestly. What was that, a 23? You actually do love to see it. Me and Fall Guys Rutsu. So I'll show you. I mean, I think we're gonna queue up for a run immediately, but I'll just go ahead and show you. You get a lot of currency just for playing the event. You don't have to play it for very long. But, all you have to do is come over here to the prize claim, and then you can just spend your pink currency. The gear is pretty cheap. There's random shit. It is what it is. Honestly, I think that as far as, like, the stuff that you can get goes, I think there's a lot of appealing things. Let's jump up on the other boxes. Never mind. I'm so used to spending, like, 2 minutes... I'm so used to spending, like, 2 minutes just waiting around doing nothing. I'm like, yeah, let's jump on the boxes just to pass the time. But, I think a lot of the glamour, even though it's, like, Fall Guys themed, and it has, like, the Fall Guys on it, like, the Gentle Bean Parka is, like, really good. And the Gentle Bean pants are also really good. There's a lot of nice offerings in this event. They, as far as the actual rewards go, I think they knocked it out of the park. But, yeah, just hold right, and then once it says 1, you just hold W. There's a way to, like, set it up to where you can always run forward, but I don't really care. I did not get stunned on that. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I deserved to get stunned there so much. I was so greedy. But, like, again, it doesn't matter. Like, there's, like, what? Like, 7 people ahead of us? It doesn't matter. If we're 8th place, that's good enough. If we win Manderville Mountain, being in 8th place is good enough as 1st place in round 1. And depending on what round 2 is, being in any place doesn't really matter. Just as long as you qualify. I'm just gonna harp on that forever, honestly. I really will. I really will just keep saying it over and over and over and over and over again. Because why not? In Fall Guys Civilization, nobody falls for the crown. Only Fall Guys pros can fall for the crown. I don't know what's more terrifying, the person in their full adventurer glam, or the person who's just in, like, their summer swimsuit attire. Both of them are terrifying to me. Moogle moment. Can we get a Moogle moment? I don't know why. But it is, look who it is. Oh, I wonder who qualified there. It's impossible to tell because of the latency. Because, like, the cat girl or the Rogadin, they could, like, literally be anywhere. Oh, you love to see it. I actually think this is the more draining one, like 100%. Because there is no forced fail condition. It is just, can you ball long enough? And normally, if you have a big lobby like this, can you ball long enough is answered pretty much instantaneously. Probably in like the first 45 seconds, 50 seconds, but... Because that's the thing, is like all the maps in this only expect you to play each map for about like 50 seconds at the most. And if it's like a Manderville Mountain, they only expect you to play for like 45 seconds. And so, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, oh, hell yeah, the perfect line. Like, you can tell there are some, like, Fall Guys degenerates here, they know. I also can't see my character. I might try to demonstrate it later, if I have the opportunity to, but, like, if I get hit by a bumper, you might see me dodge into it. I might try to do it on purpose. I'm doing it on purpose! No! I meant to die! I was trying to do the trick. That's fine. And then you gotta leave quickly before the round ends, because if you stay, you have to go through so many cutscenes. So basically what you can do, and like here's the thing, I don't really care that much about it, because me getting Queen Bean is inevitable. Like, that does sound arrogant, but like it is just, yeah, it's just look who it is, you know? It just is what it is. It's look who it is. But like, what you can do is if you're gonna get hit by the bumper, you can run into, but you have to get snapshotted by the thing that you're running into first, because what happened there is the bumper snapshotted us first. So that's why we didn't get, we got owned. If we could actually, another thing that you can do, I might just start messing around on Gold Swiveler, because I wanna ball on Gold Swiveler a little bit more. Also, I just think Gold Swiveler's annoying. But what you can do is, another thing that you can do is you can use the bumpers to give you an invulnerability speed boost. There's bumpers that spawn in around like the 1.5-minute mark that can launch you through the hammers and onto the other side near the end of the loop-de-loop. I didn't get to jump up there. I'm so sad. Alright, they're putting me on Manderville Can Parade. A lot of Can Parade is literally just RNG, because it's like, do you get the side that has the line? Yes or no? Because it just takes too long to run across. I mean, you can run across if you want to, but it's like, you don't want to take that risk unless it's a 1v1. We just keep getting put on the right side forever, all day, every day. I don't think we've been on the left side at all tonight. Like, you can see some of the people, they go, they like walk diagonally, and they keep walking forward every single time. Ah! So the thing is, the bumper radius is only, like, temporarily... Like, it goes in and out of having hit detection, like having a hitbox. And if you move fast enough, you can get past it. But look at how much we were trolling, and we're gonna be, like, first or second, depending on how many risks Gregory here takes. And then we're running a little bit diagonally, so we're going a little slowly, but it's fine. Now this just kind of sucks. Like, this is awful, but... 1 minute and 50 seconds is the finish timer. I don't want to do another Moogle moment. The magic is left. Let's go people watch. We got about 5 or 6 people up there. That means that we're rooting for, well, currently about 8 more people, but there's like 4 people that need to qualify, so 4 of these and these can make it through. So theoretically, everybody here can make it. Unless I miscounted. Oh, Gregory! No! Alright, who's our last contender gonna be? Nap Queen or Davija? I think it's Davija, yeah. I also don't think I pronounced that character's name correctly, so my apologies, but... Give me Sorcery Seat, just way faster. It's way faster and it's less stressful, but no, I got a ball on Gold Swiveler. What if I just threw on Gold Swiveler as a treat? Hee hee. What if we just balled? Unknown. I mean, we can just hold W here and hope for the best. Pretty good, pretty enlightened line, honestly. Wow. Now, whenever I start thinking about not throwing in the Golden Swiveler is when I throw in the Gold Swiveler. So, yeah, getting spawn camped. I said it could happen, and it does indeed happen, which is why you have to be careful. It doesn't usually kill you, but it does delay you, and the Typhoon can kill you. The Typhon can kill you. I think we're fine. Not worried. This is the one that can send you, like, flying up here, and you get stunned around here, and then you can just keep going. Yippee! Oh, I wanted to jump off. Alright, it's been 80 years since we've seen Manderville Mountain. Is it time to throw, or is it time to do it big? I've definitely had some despairing moments in Manderville Mountain. Some truly, like, heart-wrenching tales. Oh, I should make another Final Fantasy 14 meme video about Blunderville. I should. I actually had an idea for a meme, but I actually forgot what it was. So we're on 7 already, so this is gonna be 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's pretty rancid, but this is the way. Yeah, that was greed. I think it might be over, chat. Oh no, it's over. As you can see, sometimes it doesn't work out. But at least we're in a situation where we can just hold W right now. Never mind. Damn, that was a really winnable game, even though he threw at the beginning. But that's just how the Fallen goes sometimes. You make a bad call. Basically, whether you win or lose is entirely on... The lighting is kind of creeping me out there a little bit. But, basically, if you win or lose is entirely on the Yojimbo, like, Exaflare part right there. Like, that's the do or die moment. If you get hit there once, it's not theoretically the end of the run, but the thing is you get desynced. And if you get desynced, then what that means is it's impossible to do it. Alright, we got B-reveal. That's the power boost that I needed. And then I think it's just emotes. I don't have anything unlocked right now. Is it a general? Oh, yeah, it is. There we go. I'll put this on O. I'll put this on 0. Why not? Oh, that was almost. We were almost box gaming. You ever think about box gaming? Think about box gaming sometimes. So, I've been watching House MD, obviously. I've been on the House MD arc. I know there's some people who probably click on this stream very briefly, and they're like, ooh, a Final Fantasy thing, I wonder what's going on. And then they just, like, are like, what the hell is going on here? Just, like, utter disgust, which is totally understandable. Because I am a content creator of all time. But I've been on the House MD arc. I started watching House MD because of YouTube Shorts. And I am on Season 5 right now. And a character just died. And I was wondering why they died. Because it was so abrupt, random, and out of nowhere. And it feels like they were purposely written off the show. And I won't say who, obviously, for spoilers. But I looked it up. And the reason is the actor attended a political campaign event for Barack Obama, and then he was offered a political position in the administration, and he took it. And so he couldn't do the show anymore because he was busy. And I was just like, I mean, you know, chase that dream, King. But also, my jaw dropped on the floor. Oh, I thought we were gonna get stunned there. Good line. Beautiful line. Oh my god, I thought we were gonna blow up there. I thought it was over. Oh, I really did mistime this, didn't I? Oh, the worst thing that could have happened. They're hitting me with the Naruto run. I can't possibly outrun them forever. Oh, I'm dumb. I was like, oh yeah, that one just disappeared. The Fall Guys is starting to overlap in my brain. Don't worry, I'll make the jump this time. I jumped for the beef. The one block vertical for the beef. I couldn't make it. I'm in parkour prison. They're ballin'. They're 100% ballin'. They have been in the Fallen Mines. They know. They absolutely know. I just completely, like, spaced out and was like, oh yeah, which one is disappearing? Oh. What cool stuff is in the exterior of the Fall Guys map? We've got, like, an Ald Goat balloon, like a baby Void Scent balloon, some Sabo Tenders. There's a lot of baby Void Scent. I feel like this area is, like, kind of Honeybee Lovely coated a little bit. I am going insane, though. Oh, there's little, like, paper fire there, but it's, like, fire.gif. That's crazy. You can tell that I'm truly going mad, that I'm, like, admiring Fall Guys level design. Can we get Saucery? Oh, hell yeah. See, the best part about playing the Fall Guys event is getting something like this, where you only have to play for 50 seconds at a time, and then you can just, like, stop playing Fall Guys for, like, a minute. And you cannot play Fall Guys for more time than you have to play Fall Guys to win. And I think that's so funny. Like, you qualify first, you're just waiting. You're waiting, like, a minute plus in every round, and then you're taking, like, 45 seconds to clear every round. I think that's good. Yo, Gregory made it? Let's go. Red first is, like, the worst thing in my life, dude. Am I gonna get hit? I felt like I was gonna get hit there. You can never tell with those fists, and that's why red sucks so much, is the fists and the bumpers just have such a horrible delay to them. This is a dog shit Saucery. This is awful. genuinely terrible. Probably one of the worst blues I've ever been subjected to, and we get yellow last. And we're not going to be able to one-cycle yellow. Ugh. Terrible. Oh, we got second? Who got first? On the... They were schmoovin'. But then again, I did get absolutely cursed by, whatchamacallits. Yellow, I think, is, like, the most skill-expressive one, just because you can one-cycle it, and it feels really good to one-cycle. No! Damn, they got the dance routine in the post-Fall Guys waiting room. And see, this is what I mean, right? Is like, we're just waiting around for like 2 minutes, and we don't have to play the Fall Guys event while we do this. Like, we're done. Like, we're out. Like, job's done. Job's done until we get called back to work. Oh. Bro's eating an apple. So the key is the middle section, 100%. You do the middle section correctly, you basically are almost guaranteed to win. Unless somebody else does the middle section better than you. And I think the left side is technically the safer side, and so that's why people like to run there. But I'm a right side Andy, then I move over left, which is so inefficient. But it's just the way that I learned it, you know? It's a bad way to do it, don't get me wrong, but... Alright, time to lock in. Time to lock in. So, starting on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. You gotta go here. You can't cut through 3. It's a bad idea. 1 is starting here. We're gonna get hit. Holy crap. Holy crap, chat. That was so risky. And now we just hold W. Pretty sure. That one's kind of sketchy because it stretches, like, under a bit. And then we hit the V reveal. The V revel. All the ghosts running around. That's the greatest thing, is when you're alive, you can't see the ghosts. Have we won 5 times? 5 times in 50-ish minutes? 5 times in an hour? I would have liked it to be 6, but we did throw on one of those runs. So we can just, like, imagine. And then I can just go to watch list. Yeah, 5 times. That's pretty nice. So I am going to use the restroom. So that's where we hit this funny button that YouTube will get mad at me because I don't press it enough. So I'm gonna press this button, and then I'm gonna press this funny button, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, refreshed and ready to fall. I actually don't know the consequences of insert ads. It looks a little bit menacing, doesn't it? Because it's just a funny button in the top of the screen. But the fallen never stops until it does. Oh, that Halloween drip is really nice with the gradient tie. Ugh. You know, the Fallen is just getting started, although I absolutely do need to listen to some music that is not the Blunderville theme, because I will probably go insane. Now you can listen to the Blunderville theme for as long as you can bear to watch the stream. Because it would be really weird to have no, music. Yo, what up? Yo, what up? Hello. Good evening / early morning. And then again, the worst part about Fall Guys is that the lobbies die really fast, and if you're missing one person, then you have to wait the full 2 minutes. Very sad. Well, I can try to get back on that box, though. All it'll take. We do a little box gaming. This is the hardest box to jump up on, for sure. I don't know why, but, like, this is such a scrunkly mode that it's like, yeah, of course there would be, like, random box clips that you can do to get into places where you're not supposed to be able. Like, I almost wonder if they did it on purpose just to give you something to do in the lobby. God, this mode is so weirdly balanced. $18 players remaining, alright. Needed a little RNG to spruce up my life. After we win Can Parade, we'll, I'll put on some music for me! Because I've been listening to the Fall Guys theme for 1 hour. And, you know, I don't mind repetition, but there's just something so insane about the Fall Guys theme that it just drills into my brain. Oh, I thought I fell. I'm gonna just always play it safe with the behind about face. I don't really care. Oh, really? I see. Well, that's fine. Are we gonna make this? I'm gonna wait for this one. Because then it lines us up perfectly with them moving. There's, like, so-and-so people ahead of me, but it doesn't matter. We got 16 people to qualify. And there's, what, 2 people ahead of me? Yes, actually, there's literally just 2 people ahead of me. I don't know how. I was basically just being still at the start of the map for no reason. And then I got the worst about face, which took me the longest amount of time. Bad RNG. And by that, I mean a bad line. I could have seen that coming. I'm staying with the bad line. It doesn't matter. We're going to be 3rd place, 4th place. All good. 100 MGF has been deposited into your account. They really shouldn't have nerfed the rewards if you don't have a full lobby. Like, that's probably the worst thing that they did. Because, like, this mode dies really fast, right? Like, we were only getting 24-player lobbies at the beginning of this stream, and now we're getting, like, less than 24-player lobbies, and we're having to wait 2 minutes. And it's like, if you're somebody who's doing the Fall Guys event for the first time to try to get the rewards, even though you get so much currency and you don't have to win, so you can just get all the rewards for whatever reason, right? And you can even see what some people do is they just stand at the beginning here, because you can just, like, hang out here, and there's no penalty, there's no issue with that. You just stand here and you get the points. So you don't even have to play the mode, you can just queue up and then AFK. So it's like, it hurts a little bit because if people want the rewards and they don't want to do the event, well, then it just makes it take longer because of how, you know, it makes it take longer because you get less MGF. You get less MGF the less people in the lobby there are. Which, considering that you can technically enter these lobbies with your friends, but, like, you know, it's a 24-person lobby, so you can't prevent people from joining. So theoretically, it shouldn't be an issue, even if you could, like, have, like, friend groups going in and then trying to get low population lobbies so they have to wait 3 minutes for the game to start, and then they would get the same amount of currency that everybody else gets when the game starts immediately? I don't know. I think it was, you know, maybe call me crazy, but I think it was a poorly designed decision. I think it was perhaps a little bit silly. So what you want here is blue. You want blue crystal first 100% of the time, or yellow crystal. Red crystal's dog. Ooh. That is not the most optimal blue line, but it's a blue line that feels really good. Yellow? Perfect. I mean, not perfect, but, like, pretty good. Like, pretty comfy yellow. Honestly, I can't complain. Like, blue, yellow, red is probably, like, the perfect line as far as, like, it goes. Just hold W and you're good. I think I've had faster, although that might have been the fastest tonight. You really do love to start blue, especially if you can line up and just hold W with this one leaving, because this one leaves, like this one, the one on the right comes back, and then the one on the left leaves. So it goes left, and then right, and then the left one comes back, and then the middle one moves. So you can kind of just, like, chill out, you know? And then, of course, getting yellow, you just want to one-cycle it every time if you can. You collect it, wait for the snapshot to go for the air, wait for the snapshot to go for that one, just run through. We might have gotten clipped on that punch glove in that example, but we were a little late to enter it. And I guess we can just try it again. I think that might have hit as well. And then we get clipped here, and then we get knocked back into the net, and then we just go through the goal. An unoptimal one cycle, but a one cycle nonetheless. And then, of course, you know, red is just red. Very easy to take it safe, but very annoying to do it quickly. Not hard, but just very annoying to do it quickly. Alright, now it's time for the only thing that matters, chat. Manderville Mountain. I know I've basically just been saying the exact same things for the last hour, but it's like, it's a repetitive mode. They only made 5 maps. It's almost like they got away with doing something that, like, a game would not be able to do. Like, if you came up with this amount of content for a game, like a multiplayer game, people would be like, no content, dead on arrival, nothing to do. I spent 100 hours in this game, and I've memorized everything with muscle memory, blah, blah, blah. You do it for a silly little event that's up for like, leading up to a patch, you know? People are a little more forgiving. Left is the correct choice here, but I'm going right. Oh, you know what? No, I'm just actually based. I'm just based. Now, this is a little bit bad, but I think it's pretty clean. I think going for the safety plays are a little bit better, because unless you know you're in a lobby with somebody who's going to clean you, you should probably just, like, play it safe in the middle portion. Because the only way you're gonna... If you play it safe in the middle portion, most of the lobby's gonna get hit in the middle portion, including you most of the time, but if you play it safe in the middle portion, with the squares and exaflares and whatever, you play it safe there, everybody else gets hit, you win every time. As long as you use common sense ahead. Now, of course, you can not use common sense, you can ball, which is what I do a lot, and then I lose, and then I get sad, and then I go on my, my sadness arc in Fall Guys, and then I make memes about Final Fantasy Fall Guys to cope with the fact that I lost in Final Fantasy Fall Guys. But, we don't have to... No psychoanalyzing needs to go on here. I always love seeing, like, the differences in the... We have an Americ cosplayer and an Estinian cosplayer. And you know what? Slash dote on Estinian makes sense. Very based, so true. And then, what do you do when you're waiting for a full lobby? The time-honored tradition. This is my least favorite box to jump on. Oh, almost. I didn't angle the jump correctly. Is it better to do it like... Oh yeah, it's much better to do it like that. We do a little B reveal. So I think the goal of this stream, 10 wins. 10 wins, because I try to get 10 wins a day. So I don't know if that means that we're going to stream and get 10 wins every stream, and we're just going to do 10 streams in a row. That would be kind of awful, honestly. Maybe we should do, like, one stream where we get, like, 20 wins, because I just lock in and I'm just based with that. But the thing is, I feel like I'm on, like, one of those, statistic... Like, I feel like I'm, like, on one of those, like, statistical inevitability things. Right? Like, if I win, like, 20 times in a row, I'm gonna lose, like, the next 60 games. But if I win a game and then lose a couple games, I'll win the next game. Like, I feel like it all evens out, averages out to what it's supposed to be. We go for coyote time, chat. I'm gonna mess this up several times at some point. There was in my last Queen Bean, I got to this point where I was messing that up, like, every single time. Oh, it's over? Too fast? Yep, too fast. Balled too hard. Balled too hard. Went too quick. That's partially the line, partially the RNG. Always respect acceleration bomb. I thought we were gonna blow up again after the debuff went away. That shit's so scary. Is this the line? I was scared. There's a line that you can get where you just hold W the whole time. You one cycle the whole thing. It's really cool. Yippee! Yippee! And now we wait. Oh yeah, I should fix my own music up. Yeah. I don't need to hear Fall Guy anymore. Get me out of here. Normally I would listen to some sort of, like, I don't know, like, video or something, but an entire Space Marine chapter of duelists. The Silver Templars are a Space Marine chapter of hyper-competitive, oath-making duelists. They are a relatively young chapter, but this does not show in their ability, for each battle brother is a paragon of combat with both blade and bolter. During battle, each Marine singles out an enemy to the best, whether it be a contest of aim or contest of melee. Doing so makes for a smooth and methodical flow of the battlefield as they skillfully defeat their opponent's competitions. I'm not reading the rest of this. I should just read random Wikipedia pages for, like, random 40k chapters, so true. I need to untangle my earbuds so that I can actually listen to music when this inevitably is going to be the Gold Swiveler and I actually have to, like, pay attention to what's going on. for like a period of 2 minutes because for some reason nobody in this lobby is gonna die. Until the last 30 freaking second mark, dude. "30 seconds remaining." Round over. Team deathmatch. I'm not playing against that. Thoughts on refusing games in Warhammer 40k? Warhammer interviews Colonel Jackal's Cadians. Oh shit, is it? It is the Gold Swiveler. Wait, what the hell? I was just joking. Alright. Alright, I'm listening to the worst song of all time, by the way, but it's fine. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds long, which is good enough for this, right? Yeah, perfect. 40 seconds longer than this godforsaken game mode. Like, that's the thing, and I hope I get to, like, show it to you on, I think I might be washed at Gold Swiveler, though, I'll be real. Oh, no. I think Clementia can do it. I think she can go the distance. Oh, this is the worst song to listen to on trying to, like, commentate. Oh my god. I almost just died. Like, I almost just died because of my song, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, I cannot concentrate with this song. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was playing League of Legends this song earlier, and I was just bantering with Plunger, and I'm like, oh yeah. You know, obviously. But like, no, I cannot think straight with this song playing. Get me out of here. No, 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 no. They changed the UI on mobile, please. Oh, do I not have a song, like, readily available on YouTube? That shit sucks. Alright. Oh, this one's got an ad on it? No, my appropriately timed song. YouTube started doing this thing with ads, and you might have noticed it with the ads on this stream, which absolutely sucks, and I wish they didn't do it. But they're doing like this psychological manipulation thing, where they show that the ad is unskippable, and it is about to be over. Like the progress bar of the ad is almost completely filled up, and then it keeps going after. So like the progress bar fills up completely, and then what ends up happening... Oh, this shit sucks, dude. You gotta do it. You gotta do it like that. You gotta do it like that. That's inefficient, that's slow. You kinda hate it. Oh, no, dude. Did we take a wide enough turn? Oh, we did. Oh, she's gonna do it! That was schmovement, honestly. That was crazy. Like, I saw her got hit. I saw she got hit earlier, and I'm like, yeah, I probably have a chance here, but I took it too wide. I probably could have ran through 2 instead of wait for 1 to snapshot. You gotta take risks sometimes in Fall Guys Civilization. Making the 1 block vertical jump for the crown, that's crazy. But, oh god, I completely lost my train of thought because I was just listening to such a mind flip song. Like, I just could not concentrate at all. Let's get the rematch. Let's do it. It's a winnable lobby, but it's like a tough one. Ah. Okay, good, good. We started the lobby. There is a unfortunate thing that happens later on in the event where you just get put in a lobby where you're just completely alone. And for people who are trying to desperately get the Queen Bean, like, yeah, that's the best way to do it, honestly, is you just get in a lobby alone and you have 3 minutes to clear each stage. 3 to 2 minutes to clear each stage. You never see Gold Swiveler. Doesn't get picked. But, yeah, no, this is the, hopefully more people join, but, like, this is something that you're way too used to seeing. There we go. Actual people now. But, like, one of the things that you're way too used to seeing is just literally going in a lobby and there's, like, 3 people there. And it's just 3 people for the whole time. Ugh. I was listening to a song on YouTube, so and I went to go check something. When I went to go check something, the song stopped, and then that interrupted my train of thought completely. That's okay. What music do I have? What music do I have? I don't know what music I have. I have a lot of music, and it's like decision paralysis. It's kind of difficult to find something that I want to listen to. Because when I'm doing something like this, I just like to listen to, like, the most insane, like, crazy thing. But then that conflicts with the desire to, actually commentate coherent sentences. But the thing is, this isn't World of Horror to where I can just, like, no thoughts, head empty, autopilot the game. I actually have to think about this. Because while it is easy, and I've done it literally, like, probably over 500 times... It took me a long time to get that first queen bean, I'll be real with you. And, you know, I've also done a second queen bean. So, this is the third queen bean. I still do have to consciously think about... No! Oh, we had one chance to make the jump again, but we failed. We're going to Fall Guys prison. We're gonna have to test the new City-State Savage jump puzzles before the expansion comes out. I cry. Manderville Can Parade, and with my can-do attitude. Oh, God. Oh, we got left for the first time ever. I can't wait to actually mess this up, because it's, like, slightly different inputs. And the thing is, because of the camera settings that I have, my character doesn't instantly turn. Oh, this is interesting. Like, the thing is, you always want to be moving forward. Oh, that's unfortunate. See how I got hit and they didn't? That was the line that I was trying to take. But I failed to take that line. And you might think that I got hit by that one right there, but I got hit by the one in the back. Because that is how Mafia works. I don't know why, but I think the, that name reminds me of Kira Mickey from Valhalla. I wonder if that's the intention. I know there's in Coral, there's a Donna Zane. I wonder if there's a Jill Stingray running around. So we get second? Oh, we got first. That's crazy. Because, like, I thought with the latency, she would take first 100%, but... Yo, V-reveal? Let's do it. Oh, I don't have the account-wide emote pack. Because they released, like, an account-wide emote pack that gives you Endwalker pre-order earrings, and then the Cheer On emote set. That's like character wide. I don't have that. It always sucks how bad this game is with alts. Because I know, obviously, if like achievement progress was synced between alts, then what I'm doing right now wouldn't work. Because I would have that achievement on my alt. But I don't know. I think this game could do so much better with alts. Like, it's such a shame. Because like they think that because you can level every job in the game on a single character, that you don't need an alt. And that's kind of true, But at the same time, it's like, what if I want to, like, what if I like my character and I want to play a different character, right? If you say Fantasia, that is an unsustainable thing of madness, because it's like, oh yeah, sure, let me just spend IRL money every time I want to change how my character looks. And if I want to try out different characters, then, you know, that's a lot of IRL money. People are Fanta addicts. Like, that's a stereotype in the game. But also, like, what if you want to raid more? Which, honestly, I'm not living under that delusion anymore, because I honestly, like, care significantly less now. Where it's like, I used to want to raid a lot, and then I raided this tier in Party Finder, and I got in a party that was capable of clearing M1S, and then that party disbanded because it was getting late, and we'd progged through the entire... We'd progged through, like... Started at the halfway point of the fight, we progged everything, we got to Enrage, like, twice, and then people left. And then I was like, well, I want the clear. So I kept trying to do it. It took 16 hours to find a party, an Enrage prog party, an Enrage to clear prog party that could actually do it, and it just, it was awful. So what do we want here? I don't know, I'd take yellow or red. I mean, blue's fine too, but I didn't turn quick enough. We can still hang out here. Yellow's very, we didn't take that wide, did we? The more you play Fall Guys, the more you get suspicious of the snapshots, because they just seem psychotic. Good? Perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. Now that, I have red. I have red. I walked into it at the same time as the other guy. I saw them get blue. I was like, I have blue. Alright, so we're not qualifying first, in any sense of the word, unless people are having a really, really bad time on blue right now. Oh, that was so tragic. Oh, it's the worst. I just did optimal blue for fun. I did optimal blue for fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because I thought I was carrying blue. I saw the perfect line, and I was like, oh, this is beautiful. This is perfect. I can demonstrate perfect blue. The perfect blue line for you all. And I did. I'm sure you can do blue better, but, like, for a mere mortal, I think that's, like, one of the most impressive blues that you can do. Like, that's Kino. And then if you wanted a one-cycle yellow, that's the wrong way to go. You've got to run at the plunger that's going up, so that you can go back. You can run into it as it's disappearing. Because if you, like... If you line it up like this, right? You hold W around here. If you run for the left one, you're gonna get blocked. But I did it too slow, so we'd get thrown up in the air. But there's no reason to one-cycle yellow unless you're in a 1v1 and you know the other person is, like, cracked. Because I've been in some Fall Guys lobbies where it has been 1v1 against this person, 1v1 against this person, 1v1 against this person. Like, I've had, like, 3 1v1s in a row against one person, and they were pretty good. Although that was mostly just for the first Queen Bean. The second Queen Bean, I think a lot of people... Like, if you didn't get your Queen Bean on the first period event, where you had so much time to do it, where you had a very limited period, I think the second Fall Guys event was, like, 2 weeks long. This one's gonna be a little longer, because it's, gonna be, I don't know, like a month? Oh, we got left path? Like, I want to run right. Let's see what we got here. I might try left. I think left is good. Left is good, right? Like, you stutter step this, and then you just hold W, and you hope you don't get snapshotted here. You just hold W, a little bit left, and... Like, this is why people like left, I think, a lot. Like, that felt really bad, but it was really good. Like, you stutter step... Oh! I threw. GG, GG. And you're gonna see me... Are you serious? Let me leave? If you get hit there, like, that's... I don't like the left path because I hate that hammer. I get hit by that hammer all the time. I knew it was happening. Because I always think it's not gonna hit, but like the range on that hammer is like when you step out of the range of that other hammer that you're closer to. And so it just feels kind of bad. I much prefer the right path heading left, but if you can pull off the left path, it's so much faster. But I cannot consistently pull off the left path, and that, you know, artificially is extending the stream time because I wanted to get 10 wins. So, you know, maybe I did a little bit of trolling, but maybe we do a little bit of balling. Who knows? I don't. I don't know why I keep trying to get on this box. It's a lot easier to get on this box. I guess it's more cool to be on the 3 boxes than the 2. And actually, one of the things I don't know is, can you get up on these boxes? I actually have no idea. I always come over there, behind my character. Is there any, like, standing up area here? I don't think there is. Yeah, because you'd have to be able to, like, flip on the wall and then, like, jump the edge here. If it's possible, it would probably be more difficult than the other ones. Yeah, I don't think there's a point on the wall that you can jump up here. Like, there's no, like, part that increases your vertical height, so you'd have to just be able to jump up on the box itself. There is some displacement going on here. I wonder about the other side. Oh? There's some potential to this, maybe. We get displaced on top of the box. I don't think... I've never seen somebody on these boxes, so I don't think... I feel like if it was possible, somebody would have figured it out already. But also, this is the Fall Guys event in Final Fantasy XIV. And near the end of its initial lifespan, it was common to see the exact same people playing every single lobby. And people would dodge the lobby if they haven't beaten you yet. I feel like it might be possible, but I don't know. It's just distracting yourself until it's time to actually play the game for 50-second intervals. Unless it's Gold Swiveler. As it is stated. The stream's almost been going for 2 hours and we don't have anywhere close to 10 wins. That's so sad. I guess I better just lock in. There's a lot of things that make this event bad, and I'm pretty sure this is a new talking point for the people who have been watching this for longer than one Fall Guys run. Because I basically have just been saying the exact same thing every single lobby. Oh, the worst about face possible. But, I mean, you know, you just gotta... Oh, whoops. I mean, as long as we make it there, it doesn't really go... Yeah. This is, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having fun. There's a lot of people ahead of us, like... There's, like, 9 people ahead of us. Some people are trying to take the shortcut, but... These weights, they judge the weight of your soul, and if you're impure, you get sent to limbo. You get sent to an eternity of running it back over and over and over again. It's look who it is. This is we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. It's over. It's not over. We're just messing around. But sometimes you get trapped in the corner. Oh, we're dead. We're not dead. We're so back. In the midst of it's so over, I have found within me an invincible it's so back. And of course, we just run it back. But, oh god, what was I gonna say? I had an original thought, and then I completely forgot it because I started trolling. Which is, apt. at least for the World of Horror series. But I think one of the really weird things about this event is just sort of like why they thought it was a good idea. Because it's like, this is a game where latency is a huge issue, where lag is a huge issue, where mechanics are built into the game based on the assumption that there is latency to allow people to play it, right? Like, the reason why we have snapshots is not because they're, like, you know, interesting. I mean, they are, but, like, we have snapshots because that's how the server works, right? The server needs to take a screenshot of where we're at where our coordinates are at in the fight, and if we did it right? Are we standing where we're supposed to be? There's a lot about this game that is, I don't know, psychotic, but the movement is one of those things that it has to be so precisely fine-tuned, because if you do one thing wrong, it feels bad, and you kind of have to be like, okay, you know, like, you can get good at the movement and consistent at the movement with Fall Guys, and in, like, things like Savage. I'm gonna one-cycle it. I think I hesitated too much. Yeah, I hesitated too much, unfortunately. But, like, you can... Like, okay, caloric is a great example of this mechanic, of this idea, right? Caloric is a mechanic in Savage that requires precise, pixel-perfect movement, right? You have to move perfectly in caloric. Maybe not pixel-perfect, but you have to move perfectly in caloric. Because if you move wrong in caloric, you're gonna die, and you're gonna wipe your raid. I thought I was dead there. We placed second? That's crazy. But, you can get good at caloric. You can get consistent at caloric. But the thing is, the controls of this game are not designed for what's going on, right? Like, the controls, both keyboard and controller, character-based movement and camera-based movement, are not designed to be a, like, platforming, running, and jumping kind of game. Now, jump puzzles have been a Final Fantasy tradition, a 14 tradition for ages, right? Like, we have the Gold Saucer jump puzzles, there's a lot of those. We have Kugane Savage, we have Rodzahan Savage. I'm pretty sure there's a jump puzzle in whatchamacallit. There's a jump puzzle in Ralger's Reach, too, but it's a lot more simple. Like, there are jump puzzles, and there are rewards for doing those jump puzzles, whether they be, like, MGP, or, like, a lookout vantage point, or something like that, right? But they're always so, like, I guess, casual. They're so, like, they're not required. They're out of the way. They're casual. There's no competitive element to any of these things, right? And if you want to skip them, some of them can just be cheesed with Blue Mage self-destruct and having a healer friend do it for you, right? There's no competitive element. There's no competitive edge to it. There's no, like, we're gonna go left gang again, and then I'm gonna try and I die. But we're on 8, so it's like 1, so it'll be on like 5 or 6 by the time we get there, so I think, like, left gang is completely appropriate. You just hold W for sure. But what is it here? It's 6 right now? I mean, that's good. Like, that's perfectly fine by me. Like, it's the enlightened left line, but we hesitate just a little bit here. We're gonna die. And I think we're dead. I think we're dead, chat. Yeah, I think they had a much better line than we did. But, whatchamacallit. It's like there's no competitive edge to it, you know? The game has really bad elements when it comes to parkour. There's a lot about the game that is poorly designed when it comes to jump puzzles and things like that. So it makes sense that they would do like a jump puzzle event, because it's an important part. There's like also the Moonfire Fair Festival or whatever where they have the jump puzzle there. But the thing is about all of them that's very important is that none of them are, whatchamacallit, none of them are competitive. They're all just like, do it for fun and do it with your friends. And Fall Guys, specifically, is a competitive mode where you are versus other people. So you are fighting other people, and you're like, you know, it is a versus competitive mode, right? But here's the thing. There is no interactivity or interaction with anything here. Everybody else here is just a time trial ghost. They're, like, in the regular Fall Guys game, it's a physics-based game. So, like, if I ran into somebody, we would both stumble over, and maybe I could, like, grab somebody and throw them off the arena, right? That literally wouldn't work in a game like this. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't be fun. It would be awful. It would be genuinely terrible, so they can't do something like that. But they made a competitive, like, parkour mode. Well, not a parkour mode, but they made, like, a competitive movement mode. And it's like, why? Like, it's some sort of, like, insane content that, like, scratches the bad itch in my brain that makes me play this and agonize over it. But, like, why would they think it's a good idea? Because the only difference between playing this with other people and playing this alone is playing it alone, I clear if I get to the end of the stage. Playing it with other people, I can just be arbitrarily eliminated by someone else. And what's even crazier is that this is a game that has a lot of cheats, right? Now, you're not supposed to use cheats because they get you banned, but the game has a very, you know, don't talk about it, but you can do it policy, where it's like, they don't violate your privacy, so as long as you don't mention the cheats, you're not going to get banned. Which, for a PvE game, I think that's fair. I don't got any problems with that. People are gonna play the game how they want. It's a PvE game, so who really cares, right? 1, 2, 3, beautiful. The welcome to the true man's world. Sorry, I just like temporarily locked. Now, they're going for the crazy strats, which, I mean, listen, I will never do. Even if it's a 1v1, I will never go for the crazy strats. If you go for the crazy strats and then you win, fair enough. I got no problem. Like, if it's a 1v1 and you win with psycho strats, you deserved it. I'm always playing it safe on that part. Those weights, those wrecking balls, judge the weight of your goddamn soul. And, you know, my heart is not as light as a feather. I do not pass that check. But yeah, I just, locking in aside, it's like, there's no, like, getting to the end, like, if you cut the timer in, like, half, right? Like, you gave people, like, 50 seconds to get to the top of Manderville Mountain, or, like, 45 seconds to get to the top of Manderville Mountain. Like, how I would do this mode is you have a timer that gets restricted the more people qualify, right? So the timer gets faster and faster the more people who are qualified. And then if you make it, then you just make it, right? And for Manderville Mountain, you have a strict time trial of 45 seconds. And if you make it, then you make it. If you don't make it, you lose. The fact that there can only be one person who gets the crown, it's all just arbitrary, and it doesn't work for the kind of game that it is. Because it's like, what is fundamentally fair about being randomly placed in a lobby with someone who's going to win, and you just have to wait, like, you either have to dodge the lobby, or wait like 7 minutes, and then hope that they're not in the next lobby, right? And the fact that there's no, like, here's the thing. Getting first place on stage 1 or stage 2 is difficult, right? It requires skill, but there's no point in doing so. Unless you rewarded it to count as a win, right? So you get 100 wins in Blunderville Square, right? You get 100 wins. In my world, in my Fall Guys civilization, getting a win, like a first place on a map, would count as a win towards the achievement. Because it takes skill. It genuinely takes skill. And there's some aspects of Gentle Beans, Sorcery, and even Can Parade, even though it's much more RNG than all the others. I think Can Parade's like the biggest RNG fest out of them all. But, like, if you get a first place in those, in my Fall Guys civilization, that would count as a win towards the King Bean / Queen Bean title. Because there's no reason why it shouldn't. I've seen some people just run through that, and I think you can make it, but I think you have to have better lines and tighter movement than I do. I've seen some Fall Guys animals, don't get me wrong. I jumped, like, so early there. I'm not gonna lie, I blinked. That guy's fine, don't worry. Yippee! But I don't know, it just seems so arbitrary, because it's like, in regular Fall Guys, you can sabotage people, right? Like, you can sabotage people, you can grief people, you can prevent someone from winning, maybe. And then they can counter you, and then they can prevent you from winning, right? But in this game, because of the latency, because of the netcode, that's impossible, because it wouldn't feel good. Like, just look at PvP, right? Like, PvP is whack. Imagine Fall Guys PvP. That would be terrible. That would feel awful. You'd get killed from somebody so far away, you'd be like, what the hell? You'd be writing Yoshi P mean letters. I want to take the right side so bad, because, like, it's just the goat, honestly. So I'm gonna do it. I think it's the wrong play too, right? No, it's correct. God, it looks like you're gonna get hit every single time, but it's all good. Now this sucks. This is like why you don't take right. Oh my god, I deserve to lose for that, I really did. So you curve left here because 2 is already gone. I think you could just take 3 at this point, but nobody's ahead of me, so... Yippee! Like, I don't know, it just seems, like, so random, because it's like... If I do it big, then that's, you know, 7 other people who don't do it big. Even though they're, like, playing to where they could clear this, you know? I don't know. I think it would be, This is great. I have a way to, like, vent my feelings about Fall Guys. Absolutely incredible. By the way, we're almost halfway to currency cap. It's 10k. And so what I usually do when I get to currency cap is just buy a bunch of, like, pearl white dye and, like, metallic black dye. I think metallic black dye sells for way more. Ah, I need to get the Gentle Bean parka. I need to rep Fall Guys. But as you can see, like, I am at this sort of, like, Fall Guys ego death, where it's just like I've completely lost the sense of self, and I have to, like, see some crazy shit to make me feel something, and I have to also be able to look at that and say, like, yeah, I know that person wasn't cheating, or that person most likely wasn't cheating. I think that's the thing that makes it I think that's the craziest thing about Blunderville, is that not only is there no way to sabotage your opponents, but your opponents can just be blatantly cheating and there's nothing that you can do about it but lose. Which, the cheats don't guarantee you the win, but, like, I saw a video of somebody using the cheats. If you lose with that, it's like, you're either doing it intentionally because you just want to, like, mess around, or, God forbid, you're just, you're just trolling. I actually did see somebody who is obviously cheating in Mandaryl Mountain once, and they ran to the like they did like a weird loop, and they ran to like a very specific spot so that they could get like a cool pose off as the like actual like the other people who were racing. Make sure you don't run angled here. So let's think about this, right? Let's think about this. 1, 2, 3. And then it's gonna be good once we're there, and we can just run across. Perfect. Look at that. Wonderful. There's no reason to jump there besides potentially stun locking yourself for literally no reason. I don't know if it makes it faster. It makes it seem like it's faster, but I don't think it is. And if you jump at the wrong point, it stuns you and holds you in place for like a second. So why would you do that? I don't know. I think this is genuinely faster though, jumping. And then if you have to turn, running diagonally is better, I think. Because like if you just do this, it like completely cancels your momentum. But that can be good. Like if you're just trying to cancel your momentum. I think they're gonna hit it. I think they're gonna get it. Oh, no, never mind. It's really weird to tell. Like, it's very difficult to tell with the latency. Like, if somebody's ahead of you or behind you. Because you'll see some weird shit where you think that you're gonna make it, and then somebody is, like, behind you, and then they, like, Super Saiyan instant transmission in front of you, and you just lose. The most degenerate thing I've ever seen in Manderville Mountain was... I entered the exit goal, and somebody who is literally 5 seconds behind me comes up and runs through, and then they get it, and I was so sad. It was so demoralizing. Yo, me and Underground Man Rutsu, let's go. I mean, what else are we supposed to do? We're waiting 50 seconds. The overactive imagination. Is that person frying an egg on a freaking frying pan in Fall Guys? Get out of here. They're gonna win. They're eating a champion's breakfast. They've got the energy. 30 seconds remaining. 5 lives left. I don't even think, like... Is that from, like, Halo ODST or something? Infected. I don't know why I've got Halo brain rot right now. I'm listening to Versus Sayu, for God's sakes. What's Halo about that? Although that does make me think, who would win in a fight? Sayu or Honeybee Lovely? Probably Honeybee Lovely. Just because, like, Sayu is a virtual character and controlled by 4, I don't know, teenagers, children. And Honeybee Lovely is, I don't know, like she's got like a giant wasp bee soul, like a killer wasp soul, and she can, you know, like just slice things in half with beeline. Blue would be cool. Oh, stutter step that. We could have run forward a little bit, but that's a pretty good, like 13-second blue, 14-second blue. Not bad, not bad. A lot of people take a little bit longer with blue. The yellow with the wind just going by like that. You hate to see it. Do I dare? I was thinking about it, chat. I was thinking about it. What is that? Like a... Oh, that happens sometimes. The wind catches you even though you're in the freaking exit goal. I don't know. What was that? Like a 15, 20-second yellow? I don't know, chat. Oh, we deserve to die there. We deserve to die there. 50 seconds all in all. Not as good as it could be, but I don't know. Now I get to listen to Versus Sayu for 20 seconds and just kind of disassociate from whatever's going on my screen right now. Blue is awful, because it just, like, it does the same thing every time, but you have to learn the pattern. Now, my question to you, potential chat and or comments, is would you win Fall Guys 100 times for an in-game title? The answer is probably no, and that's a logical answer. Listen, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy XIV more doing Fall Guys than I am doing literally anything else. Like, I log on to Raid, and my Raid's been canceled, like, the last... Oh, I don't know. My Raid's been canceled the last, like, 2 sessions. And so I'm just chilling. This is my time to shine. God, no. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair and that's real. Yo, we got the squad hanging out. We do have the squad hanging out in the post-saucery lobby. It's such a weird thing with Final Fantasy XIV. Like, I love the game, and I'm never gonna stop playing it, but it's like... It's such a bizarre thing to say as, like, a negative, because it's not a negative at all. But it's so weird. It's like, if there's not something in Final Fantasy XIV that you want to actively do, and you have self-motivation to do for fun, God forbid, it's like you don't have to play the game. You can just put the game down. And all I've wanted to do is raid, and my raid gets canceled, so I'm not playing the goddamn game. I've been working on Warhammer minis, and I'm not even goddamn done. I got one stupid model left to make, and now I gotta... I want to see Underground Man win one. If we lose to him, I will graciously accept that loss. Do a little stutter step, you just hold W. You just hold W here. Angle yourself to 3 so that you don't get immediately annihilated. And this is why the right side sucks, because you have to wait here for no reason. And you have people who are just running all long ahead of you, and you have to hope that they throw. But they're not going to throw, chat. And that's why you got to take left. I think this is Fall Guys character development for me. You got to go left every single time. Left is riskier, but I think you got to go left. It's just way faster. Because every time you go right, you usually have to wait there. Unless you have, like, the mythical line. Like, that was a totally winnable game. But here's the thing. I think going right is safer. Right? Like, left is the best path to go. Like, 90-80% of the time. But right is way safer, and you have way more reaction time for stuff. Like, left, you gotta think ahead. You gotta realize what's gonna hit you next and what you gotta dodge. You gotta be on the right line. But if you go left and you're correct, you're gonna win. You go right and you're wrong, you have a chance at winning, unless somebody went left and they were correct. I want a rematch. I'm gonna go left this time. Assuming I don't, like, throw on Gold Swiveler. I could throw on Gold Swiveler. I kind of want to throw on Gold Swiveler. You do kind of lose your, willingness to play the lobby when you see somebody who just beat you, because it's like, yeah, that was impressive movement. Like, I got nothing. Like, my chances of winning go up by, like, 50% if I just, like, dodge this lobby and go into a different one. Because then I don't have to get dunked on. It's so funny to see all the Sprouts doing this, and the Sprouts winning. Because that means that they're most likely not a new player doing this. It most likely means that they're an alt, and they want the King or Queen Bean title for bragging rights. Like me, except nobody cares about it. Whenever I tell, like, an FC member or, like, a friend how many Queen Bean titles I have, they just look at me like, what is wrong with you? And they're correct. They're so real for that. I don't know, I just want to collect them. Every Fall Guys event, get one Queen Bean title. at least. Almost a full lobby, by the way, but we still had to wait the full 2 minutes. God, they should have, like, an early start thing. Oh, God. They really... They couldn't have thought this event through when it came to the achievements. Like, the Queen/King Bean title had to be like, well, we need to give them a title for the event, so let's just throw this in at the end. Although, I better lock in and get those, like, 3 wins or whatever that we need, because I'm pretty sure my dog wants to go on a walk. And I don't want to deprive her of a walk for too long, just because I'm playing Fall Guys. So we'll probably go for, like, another, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. 20, 30 minutes. If I can get 3 more wins and get 10 wins, that'd be great, but I don't know. Probably difficult. I also love seeing the Sprouts wearing, like, item shop gear, because it's like, yeah, you made that ult for a very specific purpose, and I respect that. And you're balling on that ult for the sole reason of collecting Fall Guys wins. I wish you luck on your quest. For the longest time, I didn't know those cones, like, actually stunned you. Oh, we got the second. We got the on regular ground, slippery ground. You hate to see it, chat. Can we one-cycle this? No. But we can potentially do this pretty cleanly. I think if we held W there, it would have worked. And then we just, like, kind of re-angle ourselves just by quickly tapping the button. In my Fall Guys civilization, we would have like 20 wins by now if my Fall Guys civilization was real. Well, actually, if my Fall Guys civilization was real, where you had 45 seconds to do Vanderbilt Mountain, and if you made it within 45 seconds, you got the win, even if somebody did it faster than you, I would absolutely have like, 15, 20 wins right now. I've definitely trolled on some of them, though. But there were some really odd things happening back in the old days with the original, like, Fall Guys event. I remember when I was doing my Queen Bean title at, like, 6 in the morning, I would get into these lobbies with, like, probably, like, 16, 17 people in them, and 8 of those people would be in a full party, and all 8 of those people would be AFK. And the only thing that I can think of is that maybe it was like a gill farm, or they were just like idling. Like, I don't know, maybe they were just idling for fun, or to get like the rewards of the event. But the only thing I can think of is you can sell the dye. And the metallic dyes kind of sell for a lot. Because, like, nobody does the Fall Guys event to get the metallic dye for free. But for me, I just do it so much that it's like, it's a happy little accident. Ah, the gold swiveler. I think I'm at the point with the gold swiveler. I'm having so much character development in one play session of Fall Guys. The way that I feel about the gold swiveler is, unless you are having, like, the most legendary lobby of your life, where you and, like, the entire lobby are going the full 2 minutes without dying, it's, like, actually just, like, it's stressful either way, but the amount of RNG involved with this, and I know that, like, Can Parade, from a mechanical perspective, has the most RNG. However, the RNG of the random person playing is the thing that's stressful about the gold swiveler. Because this match could end in the next 10 seconds, or it could end in the next 1 minute and 20 seconds. It's completely random. It literally is completely random. We have no idea. And so we just have to wait. We just have to wait until the game... No! Underground Man! We just have to wait until the game says that that it's done. Oh, am I dead? I'm dead. I'm dead, chat. I'm alive? I don't deserve to be alive there. I feel like I was gonna get hit. The best part is when you do get hit and you do die, but somebody fell off first and they get eliminated and you go on to the next round. Like the mandate of heaven. I deserve to die so much there. Actually, just the one time. But, yeah, no, it's just like, whatchamacallit. Such a weird mode. And Gold Swiveler specifically, I feel like I'm having the thing where it's like, it's only fun if you have a good lobby that's going to make it the whole 2 minutes. Because having a lobby that's going to get eliminated is stressful because you never know. Like, you never know how long you're going to have to go. When something like Sorcery Siege, you can reasonably expect to be done within 40 to 50 seconds. Or however fast the speedrun is. I know. I am going left, gang. I am going left, gang. It lines up really well. I think this is perfect left, gang. Now, this is hell. I'm in agony. It's snapshotted. Go, 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 go. Don't go too fast or else that hammer is gonna clip you, and then... Oh my god, I got clipped on the corner, dude. Oh my god. Bro, we do a little V reveal, even though that's the emote that it automatically plays. Oh, I'm just watching, like, on the YouTube part of it where I just get conked on the corner. Oh my god. That's awful. That's horrible. Well, 2 more to go, and then I've met my my 10 wins a day quota. My Fall Guys quota. Oh, that's good. I think 10 wins a stream is reasonable. I don't know why I want to go on the Fall Guys arc. The gambling arc is good enough, but... I also feel bad, because it's like, no nausea, no, no pathless. I'll have to... No! I fell off the box! My box! I'll have to, Oh, am I gonna feel like recording something later? I technically already did the WA today, because I forgot to upload it on Tuesday. Like, I literally just forgot to hit publish. And then it was like 3 AM where I'm like, oh yeah, I'll hit publish. That'll work. So I've technically already done the WA today, so I can get a little... I can get a little, spicy and just not upload anything else, but I should probably finish the pathless. We're right there. We're right there. We just gotta fight the bear and then the god slayer. And then do I do the no-show on... do I do the no-show on Thursday? The most random uploaded no-show of all time. Less than 24 competitors have been blah, 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 blah. If I ever get to, like, I don't know if they can legally change anything about this event, because it's, like, the intellectual property of another company. But god, I would love to just make, like, slight tweaks to this mode to make it slightly less annoying. Like, just give us the full currency, you know? If somebody's playing Fall Guys, they probably want something from Fall Guys, and you do not have a full party. Like, you do not have a full 24-person lobby anymore. Like, even on the first... Like, when Fall Guys first came out, you would get 24-person lobbies all the time, and I wish I savored them when I could. Because you just don't get 24-person lobbies anymore. Now, that does mean that you occasionally get... Oh my god. you occasionally get, like, the most goated lobby of all time, where it's, like, a very stressful 1v1 in, Gentle Beans Fever. But, I mean, even when the event came back for 2 weeks, you would still get lobbies of, like, 16, 18 people at most. And I know they don't reduce it by very much. Like, I think we would have gotten, like, what, 100 there if we made it, if we had 24 people in the lobby, but... And the weird thing, too, is, right, like, you would assume that the reason why they make it to where you get less currency the less people there are is because it would be easier with less people. But that's actually objectively incorrect. It's harder with less people. Having a full lobby of 24 people makes it so much easier. And so if you have, like, a small lobby where you barely get any rewards because there's barely anybody playing Fall Guys because we were having a 24-person lobby. Like, how many 24 people lobbies do we have tonight? Like, we've definitely seen them, but that was, like, in the first hour of the event being back. Like, after that, everybody remembered that Fall Guys sucks, and then they stopped playing it, and now we have 12-player lobbies. And we're seeing the same people every single time, too. Which, listen, you know, we're gonna end this in 2 wins, but I do want to see Underground Man take one. He's the hero of the stream. But, like, I don't know, it's crazy. Like, they should give you more, because it's like less people are playing, so you're waiting longer, and it's harder. Because, like, if you get into a lobby with, like, 6 people on stage 1, the chances of you qualifying, especially those 5 other players are, like, really good, is, like, significantly lower, so you should get, like, double the rewards, because you're gonna get eliminated and have to wait for another goddamn 2 minutes in the lobby to be able to play again. You should get at least some consolation prize. At least that's how I think about it. No gold Andes? Oh, never mind, there's, like, 4 people who are going for the gold. I mean, there's no reason to go for gold, because there's no placements here. It's just do you live or die, and you're never gonna... Like, I've only been blown off by Typhon, like, a couple of times. That's a lie. I've been blown off a lot more than a couple of times. Is that a... I thought they were a default Glam Makote for a second there. And I was like, that's based. I felt good about that one. I didn't feel like I was gonna die. We're gonna hang out there, though, because they snapshot really fast. Because it's heating up here. You see it? All the AoEs are getting way quicker. And one of the things that's really interesting about it is those bumpers, right? When they're stationary, they have a hitbox. When they're moving, they actually don't. So you can walk through the snapshot. Because if they had a hitbox while they were moving, it would be impossible. It would be so bad. It would make it basically impossible. Alright, new song. I was listening to Symphony? How about The Brave, Book 3, Yaosobi. It goes hard. Although there's like some drama every time they get to do like an anime opening or ending. And I think your music sounds okay. I like it. Alright, 5, 6. This is like a very cursed go right and then left. This is pretty bad. Oh, no, it's not. It's like actually perfect. Oh, it's like... Oh, ooh, this is rancid, though. This is... Yeah, it's not great, chat. It's not great. This is so bad. That is like the most legendary right pivot I've ever seen. Can we do this? I think I get stunned here. Huh. God, the delay on that jump, I thought they were gonna win. I thought they got me. I was about to put my hands up, you got me. I think I stuttered a little too much there. I could have definitely made it. I could have done it faster. But I played it safe and it actually paid out. And we had the most legendary right line of all time. Like, we were kind of forced to go right because of 5 and 6, and then as we were going right, it just lined up perfectly. Like, there is no doubt about it. That's, like, the best RNG you could get. So, that guy who has taken a game from me before, they kind of got screwed by RNG there. Valiant Effort Goes Hard is a name, by the way. Oh, we got some Mahjong Andes here? That's crazy. I mean, you know what? If you play Mahjong, you are probably going to do other niche content in Final Fantasy XIV. That's not like a judgment statement. That's just like, if you're going out of your way to do like super niche content, you're probably gonna do other super niche content. For me, this is just what makes me feel alive. Holy crap, we're gonna get a 24-player lobby? Come on. Based, based, based. Wow, based, 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 based. Please? Oh, no, it's not gonna happen. We're gonna have to wait 56 seconds. It's actually longer than that because it's 10 plus seconds to whenever the lobby starts. Waiting for players. Me and Fall Guys Rutsu. So true. The Fall Guys meta gets really degenerate, though. Like, for people who are going for Queen Bean. Like, I've seen some crazy shit. Like, the dodges. Like, the dodge lobbies. The traveling data centers to get dead lobbies. Like, I bet you... this is, like, kind of cheating. And so, I'll take the win because it doesn't matter. But I almost want to go to, like... Before this stream ends, I almost want to go to, like, Dynamis. Or, like... yeah, I want to go to, like, Dynamis. Or, like, Primal. Or maybe even Aether, if you're allowed to go there, because it's been closed off for the longest time. But, like, I want to go there, and I just want to see if anyone's playing Fall Guys. Because I remember one of the things people would do if they wanted a Queen Bean is they would go to Dynamis, and they would just go there, and it's like, there's like 5 people playing. There's like 3 people playing. And then if you're using the specific funny cheat, one of the options is you can fish for solo lobbies, so you just automatically join and automatically leave, automatically join, automatically leave, until you're alone. And then you just get the guaranteed win, because, I mean, you get, like, what, 3 minutes to do... You get, like, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and then, like, 2 minutes to do all the stages. And you never see Gold Swiveler. I honestly think Gold Swiveler would be so funny to get in a solo lobby, and you just have to live the whole time. I think that would be, like, probably one of the greatest bits this game has ever pulled. Oh, we got cheesed. That's fine. We'll be okay. As long as we don't get slippery. Oh, the ground is slippery, chat. Hands up. Hands off the keyboard. Time's up. This sucks. But we're not in low player count lobbies yet, so we don't have to worry about, like, clearing on the first, whatchamacallit, stage. Oh! Eliminate them. Kill them all. "12 Andes remain." Let's do it. I love the Shadowbringer Fall Guys drip so much. That's so good. All of you are camping at the edge. No, here's the thing. There's a legitimate reason to do this. Is if you're in a friend group, because you can queue up with your party, is you can wait for your friends to get there, and if they don't qualify, then you can just, like, let yourself be eliminated. When I'm not going, well, okay, I shouldn't say that because I'm always going for Queen Beans, but when I am not going for a Queen Bean, or I'm playing casually in Fall Guys with friends, I will just kind of, like, wait. But... Regate Riga has no friends in Blunderville. So, it's look who it is. God, I love the giant Dark Knight sword with just the ridiculous Fall Guys outfit. It's so good. Also, I'm, like, slouching on my chair. I'm, like, my posture's terrible. This is, really bad. If I was gonna throw on Gold Swiveler, this is when it would be. Mainly because this is the worst possible. This is the worst possible way you could be sitting to playing Fall Guys. It's like, you got no chance. Just wait it out. You're not gonna... Yeah, see, you can run through it when it's moving, because the hitbox is only when it's standing still. Or if you get snapshotted. Yippee! Okay, I need to sit up. This shit actually matters. Alright, you know, we were doing book 3, let's do Sunny. If we're free run OP posting as the music that I'm listening to, let's just do that. Alright, let's lock it in, chat. Let's lock it in. I'm pretty sure this is the 10th win, if we win it. Or is it the 9th win? This might be the 9th win. I've been known to be a little delirious and psychotic when I play Fall Guys. It's been known to happen. Been a little bit wacky. We get a little bit crazy with it. Also, my music's just the quietest in the world for some reason. But that's okay. I'll just mash the volume up button while I run forward and hope to God that I got lucky. Yeah, this is good. It's good. It's good, chat. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Beautiful. Oh, God, we're on right. I mean, admittedly, it's one of the better rights that you can get. We can run up this way, because the hammer is going away from us. We have to go this way. 2 should have snapshotted. Beautiful. Easy dub. Well, look at that. That answers my question. Thank you, Freeren OP2, for the temporary power boost. Oh, God. Okay, all of the energy in my body just left, so I think we're definitely gonna end the stream now. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Webweaver. I can't really do an abrupt ending because of how streams work, can I? But, yeah, 10 wins. Pretty decent. Not bad at all. Actually, hold on, can I, God, I haven't done a stream in so long. It's been 80 million years. I remember I tried, like, doing a stream before, and it just didn't work. And then I tried doing this stream, and it also didn't work. And it was going horribly wrong. And then what I had to do was I had to just, like, look it up. Like, I just had to look it up and figure out, like, why. That's why the stream was 15 minutes late, is because I kept trying to stream and it didn't work. And so I finally figured it out, and here we are now. But anyways, sorry, it's a little bit harder to do commentary when you just start hearing your own voice, even though I'm kind of cracked and can do it both at the same time. 10 wins in a stream, 10 wins, 2 hours. Pretty, like, if you think about it from, like, the perspective of, you know, how much time I spent for a in-game title I already have on a character I don't play. Kind of psychotic, but pretty good progress on the achievement. So if I get 10 wins every day, I should be pretty consistently getting the Queen Bean. You put 2 hours, you get 10 wins. Not that bad. Not that bad. I mean, it's ridiculously insane. I could be doing something, like, actually useful on my main, like doing the Skywards points I could be putting 2 hours into that every night for the stupid pterodactyl mount, but no. I'm going for the third queen bean because I don't know. It is what it is, I suppose. Anyways, hope you're all doing well. Stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next episode of whatever you decide to watch next. Even though this isn't an episode. I don't know, I do World of Horror. I do World of Horror. That's what I do. Yeah. What happened to Limbo Lost? Well, let me tell you this really fun fact. The game resets all of its settings every single screen. So, you know, it makes it incredibly difficult to record. I have to set up like a virtual audio cable or something. It's really annoying. Anyways, that's it for me. All of the energy has left my body. N wins. One day, good enough for me. Stay safe out there, have a good one, and I'll see you on the next thing. Am I gonna stream this whole thing? It'd be funny. It'd be really good to stream this whole thing. But, yeah. Bye-bye.